And we back with another One Piece chapter 1156. Idols. Okay, so we got the Shonen Jump cover, and we also got a color spread, which is fire. I mean, you got you got all the classics right there. You got Roger, you got Rayleigh, and you got Scappa Gabon all lined up with their Straw Hat counterparts. You got Luffy and Roger in the same panel, Sanji and Gabon in the same panel, and Rayleigh and Zoro in the same panel. And just from this, I don't know why I never noticed that Rayleigh and Zoro had, I guess, opposite scarred eyes, which is crazy cool. I want to know what it means at the end of this, but you can see Nami is beside Luffy, and Luffy is carrying the rest of the crewmates on him in bags and on his hat. Fire color spread. I had to download that. That was crazy good. All right, before the Great Pirate Era, back in those days, that was some pirate attack. Oh, okay. Before the Great Pirate Era, back in those days, that was some pirate attack. Why aren't you fighting back? Aren't you guys are useless? Certain idols roam the seas. They've taken everything. You men are hopeless. They were strong. You didn't lift a finger. Now what are we supposed to do? Even the Marines could not oppose this group. They were known as the Kuja Pirates, a crew that hailed from the elusive Isle of Women, a fierce and stunning pirate band off limits to men. Okay. So the Kuja Pirates used to be a lot bigger than what they are now. I want to say, well, from just the idea of this, but I feel like they stay in seclusion for as much as they can without that warlord system. A fierce and stunning band of off limit pirate band off limits to men. I grow weary of my own beauty. A day and night it always goes this way. Will I ever be free to shed it? This has got to be the empress of the time. This picture of perfection. Yeah, Captain Gloriosa is a goddess. So that's Gloriosa. Is it just me, or does Gloriosa look like Nami? It might just be the way she's drawn, but she looks like Nami if you ask me. Empress of Amazon Lily, Captain of the Kuja Pirates, Gloriosa, future Elder Neon. She's unbearably cute. I'm in love. Her radiance is making my mind go blank. My heart can't afford to beat this hard. So all her crewmates just fanning over her. Fanning or fawning? You tell me. Empress Gloriosa, here are your new fan letters. Tritoma. What about all those back there? Oh, they're whoa. Oh, oh, okay. Empress Gloriosa, here are your new fan letters. And she's just carrying like a stack in her hand. And she said, yeah, what about all those back there? Oh, those are for Lady Shakky. There are 100 times more. Wow, Shakky got the pull. Oh snap! Rayleigh really pulled him one. He got the big fish. Gloriosa, hold on. I thought Gloriosa was the prettiest, so they just doing that to be on her good side. Because clearly the men don't think so. If she got 100 times more letters than the Empress, that's crazy, bro. These are for Lady Shakky. Oh my god, Shakky like that. Yeah, she. Shakky like that. Oh, so you can see Gloriosa getting mad. How could she upstaging your own captain? It's a hold up. Tritoma, future empress of Amazon Lily. When did she become empress? When does Tritoma become empress? Because I don't remember her from anything. She would have to be the Empress before Hancock, right? Yeah, right. That makes sense, right? But I do know, like they talk about that disease that'll kill them if they don't go, find the one they love or something like that. So I wonder if that happened to Tritoma. But Tritoma got some certain traits, but I'm not gonna hop on the train just yet. But y'all should have never showed us her. she's gonna be big. I don't. You just ain't gonna drop a Tritoma and talk about she's a future Empress of Amazon Lily, and we never seen her. Hmm. Interesting. Moving on. How could she? Upstaging your own captain is a total betrayal. Yeah. Even her angry face is like a icy gem. Indeed, the one and only, said to outshine the radiant Gloriosa, the star of her era, was none other than her first mate, Shukaku. Captain enemy ahead. Oh, that's. Hello there. It's me, Roger speaking. It's the Roger Pirates. Hand over Kuja Pirates. Hand her over Kuja. Oh, snap. They pulled up for Shakky? Nah, stop it. It's me, Roger speaking. Hand her over Kuja Pirates. Today's the day we finally win her from you. We're taking your first mate, Shukaku. yo, yo, that's crazy. This is crazy disrespectful to Gloriosa. It really is. This is like crazy disrespect, but it's hilarious at the same time. You never learn, Roger. Isn't being loved by a woman like me enough? Gloriosa was smitten by Roger, and Roger just straight ignoring her like, no, we want Shukaku. Hey, yo, hold up. And then Roger scream again, get her. Rah! Who did you come to take again? Bang. Yeah, Lady Shukaku. They say her every move was captivating. Oh, snap. Shukaku's here. You can see all the Roger pirates. You can see even the Kuja pirates literally losing it because she came out of the goddamn ship. Wow. Even the look on Roger's face, like, oh, there she is. And you can see them, they like, I brought you a flower. Please accept it as a gift. No, Shukaku, take my flower instead. In her presence, flowers wilted. Birds lost their songs and people. Hey, yo, I ain't know Shukaku had it like this. Yo, really, really got him top shotter. He really got the top girl. Like, yo, really got her. Birds lost their songs, bro. And people turned against one another. Stay away from Shakky. Oh, Gabon. Whoa. And do this spinning kick knocks Gabon on his ass, it looks like. Just hearing you say my name is, he couldn't even get it out before he got kicked. You see Roger ready to swing. Long time no see, Roger. How dare you do that to Gabon? To try to defend Gabon, he bet to swing. It was like yeah, she puts a knot on top of Roger's head too. Most likely kicking him, and it's just like she's sparking a cigarette over top of him, legs fully open. Damn it, I like you too much. Damn it, I like Shukaku too much. It's wow. You too, Roger. Her beauty humbled even the mightiest of warriors. Damn, Shaki was like that, and Shaki kind of looked like Robin. You should know I'll never submit to another's captivity. Speaking of Roger, yeah, take their treasure. Oh, now they about to rob the Roger pirates. And then somebody said, you could take my soul while you're at it. And then Gloriosa goes up to Roger like, you know I'm the one who likes you, right? Roger says, out of the way, Gloriosa, you're blocking Shakky. Yo. Yo, they really could just go ahead. Oda could really just go ahead and make a whole prequel series because I'd be so interested in that. Because this is gold. Wow. And then Shakky says, really, it must be hard for you. Rayleigh says, yeah, I'm surrounded by idiots. And she winks at Rayleigh. But Rayleigh isn't smitten like everybody else. He just grits his teeth in shock. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of the same dynamic with Hancock and Luffy. But Luffy doesn't understand her making passes at him. But Shakky was doing this to Rayleigh. Ignored Gabon, ignored Roger. She wanted Rayleigh. That's crazy. Empress Gloriosa, it's the Navy. Get moving with the loot. Don't leave a single crumb behind. On it. Hey, at least keep. Hey, at least let us keep some of the food. Hurry it up. We got to sail. We spotted Roger and the Kucha pirates. Quick, snap a picture. It'll be worth a fortune. Knock it off. Roger, isn't that Garp ship? What did you just say? All right, men, new plan. Crush them. Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp, future hero of the Marines, and grandfather of Luffy. Pirate Gold D. Roger, future king of the pirates, and father of Ace. Meteor Fist. Wow, hit it. They're here. Aura Mitama. Reference to a violent kind of spirit in Shinto. Aura Mitama. Is that Roger's move against Meteor Fist? Aura Mitama? Interesting. It just had to be Garp ship, didn't it? Garp Roger? Um, and you see Garp and Roger literally clash. And from what I'm saying, it was like Roger took the bulk of the bulk of the attack. Um, Definitely a Conqueror's Hockey clash in their prime, and I guess this is one of their many battles. Roger, Garp, and Rox, three who would be spoken of as legends in the legends in the Great Pirate era. But at this time, their blood burned with passion of youth. Sisters, hang in there, huff huff. Oh, Gloriosa then passed out because she her heart aches because she got turned down by Roger. So I guess it wasn't. I guess Roger was the reason she had to step down. Roger was the reason she had to step down and she went after him. And this is how she was able to find Hancock and her sisters later on and save them because she's about to leave, right? Her heart aches. She's going through the disease, the love disease. Sister, hang in there, Shakky says to Gloriosa. My heart aches. Those two are so dreamy. Many saw them as idols, and their wanted posters fetched high prices. Stalkers taking creep stalkers taking creep shots became a daily nuance for the crew. Soon after this encounter, Chukaku was crowned empress, and her popularity continued to grow to an unimaginable level. Yeah, so Shaki just literally gets promoted right after this situation where Roger turns down Gloriosa. And I'm guessing Tritoma is going to be Shaki's second in command. Okay, so now we return to Elbath. Ida's Tavern, Elbath. I saw Loki drowning after the ship capsized. He's always acting up so badly when you're not around. I honestly wondered whether. What up, George? What up, George? Yo, Shakky, yo, she like that. She like that. But is it me or does she look just like Robin? Like it's just like she got so many features of Robin, man. It's like crazy. And Gloriosa to me kind of looks like Nami. But I love the dynamic that she was actually the more popular one out of the two. That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and continue. I honestly wondered whether I should help him or not. You see, King Harald, sorry, and thank you for saving him. Loki, pull yourself together. What the hell? You shouldn't have even hesitated to help. How would you feel if Loki had died? Come on, Ida. Loki's the one who selfishly took the ship and sailed off. So what if he. So what? If he can just stand by and let a kid die, I'd drag him under and drown him myself 100 times over. You go ahead, Ida. You go ahead and tell that man about himself. I didn't ask anyone to save me. Damn it, this piss poor attitude I'm talking about. Yeah, it look like Loki's still trying to kill himself if he can't be on Rox's crew. You lost your mom, and your dad always quite busy. I bet you must be pretty lonely, right, Loki? Shut up, you old hag. Wouldn't it be better if you stay with us? No way, screams Loki and Harden at the same time. I'm on to you, Ida. You're just acting all motherly, so we'll let you move into the castle, aren't you? You're just a gold digger. Screw you, Loki, says Harden. What you said is unacceptable. Apologize right this instant. Don't you care how Ida feels? Says Harald. And Ida just says, you kids are just too cute. You're being too sweet on him. I hate how he says such mean things to you. Stupid Loki. Who is this chick? Oh, Matto, are you crying for me? The world is full of kind and beautiful people. Loki screams, I'm sick of this goddamn country. Every single one of you are weak and dirty. I'm gonna be free like rocks. Okay. Yeah, he was crying. Rocks was preaching. He was preaching to him, so. From then on, each time Rox visited to try and recruit Harald, Loki would attempt to join Rox's crew, but he would ultimately never get his way. Aren't you happy? I'm going to follow him out to sea, because I hate you all right back. Several months later, the Rox crews take over of Pirate Island. Where the hell did you come from? I'm here to join the Rox Pirates. Yaga! Maybe in your dreams, but it ain't gonna happen. You won't even lay eyes on them. The Rock's pirates are the ocean's all-stars of evil. See that fish-shaped boulder over there? That's what they're said to be holed up. If you're dead set on meeting them, head that way. But the deeper into the island you go, the madder the bastards get. Good luck with that death wish. Yeah. Take that. Why did he kick him? Ugh. Yeah, that'll teach you. And whoever this person is that kicked him gets his head grabbed completely. Yeah, heal the hitman. You're what's Shikky's rival doing here? Heal the wicked, future Silver Axe. Oh snap! The strong gathered around Rocks, and their presence attracted even stronger recruits. Stay back, he'll kill you. And then boom! What the? The eyes are created from rocks on Pirate Island, so that giant fishbowl looking thing was actually a big old solid rock until Rocks put his mark on it. That's cool. Okay. Older just breaking some things together. Blasting a couple holes in this place was the right call after all. Ain't that right? As I was saying, there's no two devil fruit. Oh, whoa. As I was saying, there's two devil fruits I'm after. One of them most likely on Elbaf. It'll only show its true power if Herald eats it. I still want to know how Rocks and Blackbeard know so much about the devil fruit. Like, it seemed like they know so much about the devil fruits. We're the only ones in the dark, but they seem to actually know what the devil fruit's purposes are. Like, listen to what Rock says. As I was saying, there's two devil fruits I'm after. One of them, most likely on Elbaf. It'll show its true power if Herald eats it. But like, how do you know this? This is the part that gets me every time. Like, how do you know this? Yeah, like if Rocks knew one of them was the Nika fruit or even the darkness fruit, because I'm not past like saying that Blackbeard doesn't have a legendary fruit, but like if he either knows about that darkness fruit or the Nika fruit as the counterparts to whatever devil fruit that Loki is supposed to have, man, we in for a show. Because a power that can only be showed by this particular type of giant, it's like it was almost made for that giant, right? But the fact that Rox knows this, and how does Rox know this? I'm gonna keep going, but it's way too much knowledge Rox has. Like it's yeah, we don't know what he's referring to, but we still gotta know like somebody had to tell this information to Rox, or Rox had to read the poneglyphs. Something had to be bestowed onto Rox for him to have this much knowledge, for him to make it into the flower room. It's so many things Rox is doing that no other pirate has done because he knows more. He knows more, and this is why they wanted to erase his existence. They didn't erase Gold D. Rogers' existence. They erased Rock's existence from everything because he knew way too much. It's almost the same as O'Hara. They wanted to erase everything from O'Hara, but like, yeah, I'm thinking that he might be a descendant of O'Hara, and it might put a stain on why the government started looking at them so funny. Like, why do y'all know so much over here? It's not that far fetched though. It's not far fetched at all. He knows way too much about devil fruits. It's either he's a direct descendant or maybe the ancient kingdom or something, or he is O'Haran or something, and he just knows way too much, able to read the poneglyphs. Or the voice of all things talks straight to him. But let me go ahead and continue on. But man, that's so crazy. One of the two devil fruits is whatever's the one that's on Elbaf. Crazy. We'll need those Galera folks too. I've heard legends, but Pirate Captain John, I'm using all my contacts to try to track them down, but there's nothing about a frozen army of giants. Pirate Charlotte Linlin, future Big Mom. Even if you find them, what good are a bunch of corpses now? Good point. Good point, right, Beard? Exactly. There's no way to bring them back. Shut it. We're talking about dreams. Don't be a downer. Pirate Strusen, Linlin's partner in crime. Even if they did come back to life, they'd have no reason to listen to you. Pirate Barbell, Catfish Fishman. That's why we need Harold. He's the current king of Elbaf. Can't we use our strength to force him to obey? Oh, force them to obey. We can't do the same thing that Harold got. Oh, we could do the same thing that Harold got too. We could do the same thing to that Harold got too. Okay, it's just really weird. Um, Pirate Kaido, future king of the beast. Hey, Rox and Nico Olivia. Hey, I actually like that. And depending on timeline, we could get Robin's father. I'm not against that. I'm not against that. We got to make sure the timeline lines up, but that's not far fetched to me. It's not far fetched to me. I like that, George. That's not far fetched to me. Rocks and Nico Olivia. That's it. Kind of lines up. But we got our first Kaido appearance. Pirate Barbell, Catfish Fishman, Strusen, Captain John. So the crew is pretty much coming together. Um, but looks like Rocks didn't like what Kaido said, so Rocks kicks Kaido in the face. Never say that again, you brat. Calm down, Rocks. Why you, Kaido? You two stop. Kaido, you two stop it. We just got this island. Do you want to turn it into ruin already? A group like this is bound to implode sooner or later, but this isn't the time. Okay, just looking from like the size of Kaido compared to Rocks and the rest of the crew, it's not far fetched to believe that he is part giant. Not. It's not far fetched at all to think that he is part giant. And just from what he said about Harald, we can do the same thing to that Harald guy too. Hmm. I guess his horns aren't in the right place, but that's so interesting. It's so interesting. People that got horns, like I don't know. I don't know if this kills the fact that Kaido looks like him or not, but we'll just move on for now. Maybe we'll get some information on Kaido's real origins. What is Kaido later on? Uh, Cheeky, right? Let's hold off on that till we cash in a little more. Get it? You horn-headed rookie. Harold's my good pal. Screams Rocks. I'll crush you if you say that crap again, Kaido. So it was actually somebody that Kaido actually respected and being full blown. Glad to see that. Listen up, you lot. Elbaf is the key to bringing down the Holy Land. If any of you don't buy that, then get lost. It's your choice if you want to stand with me on the day of destiny. But if you've got the guts, follow me. I'll take I'll take you to the world summit. The crew has formed. No break next week. Um they look icy. The crew looks icy. It really does look icy, but Big Mom looks great. Kaido got humbled in this chapter, which is a little crazy. You got Silver Axe making his way up there to try to join the crew. But man, this is I don't know. For some reason, I think as a reader, in the little tidbits we got about Rocks, it was like Rocks is such a bad person. Just the way I felt about Loki, he's not a bad person. He's just a different disposition when it comes to the government and everything else. He might have the actual blueprint, and he probably gave it to Blackbeard. Now, why did Blackbeard want the darkness fruit? Um, and the Hito? Well, I don't know if he actually wanted the Nika fruit. I don't even know that. I ain't even gonna sit there and say that because I don't know. Um, but he killed Thatch for his. Kaido killed Thatch to make sure he had the double fruit that he wanted. We know that information about the Gum Gum fruit, the Nika Nika no Mi, ain't Nika Nika no Mi, it's the Hito no Mi model Nika, was hidden. It was changed. The information about it was changed so people couldn't find it. A sun fruit would be crazy. I'm trying to think, what would a giant do, or what would be the purpose of a giant having a specific devil fruit, like an enormous giant having a specific devil fruit. Like, what could that devil fruit do? You know what I mean? But it also goes to show that certain people deserve or are better suited for certain types of devil fruits. Um, a dragon is a good one. A dragon is a good one, even though I don't think the dragon gets any bigger depending on the size of the user. I feel like Kaido and Momo were the same size. The dragon and the mural. So I'm also on the idea that mural is depicting some type of giant or type of snake creature, but to me that makes it seem like it was that giant snake from the Red Line, the Jormungandr. Um, just based off of what Ida and Harald said to each other when they first met, pretty much about the feather serpent or something. But let me see if I can find that because it was something specific said about that. But it's so many things now, man. You get one thing answered, you get 15 million other questions about this series. That serpent of Hellflame is the red line. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm trying to piece it together because did they create this world in the first war? And the second war was to try to like undo the things that got messed up in the first like destruction of the world. And I want to know what the mural is depicting, the first or the second world. Oh man, it's so much. It's so much. It's so much right now. Yeah, it could be depicting all three. Like it could be predictions and all types of stuff. What it was a Madame Charlie on Albath at the time, and she was able to actually see the future, and this was the future that she saw, and she had the kids to draw it. Like, there's so many things that you could have done with this. Like, um, Tritoma, uh, this future empress of Amazon Lily that we don't know anything about. Who is it? Who is she? Who is she? Tritoma. Who are you? I knew the internet was going to run with that. I knew the internet was going to run with her being the mother. It had to happen. It had to happen. But I don't see. I don't want to go with the Tritoma as Luffy's mother because it's like every new woman we get introduced to from the past has to be his mother. It is an ass pull. It's just too much. We're trying so hard to find his mother that we can't just jump to every person. What I'm interested in is what happened to Tritoma. Like I'm more interested in what happened to her after Shakky stepped down from Empress. Because then she would be Empress, right? And I said that when I read it. She had to die of love sickness. She had to. Because they wouldn't talk about this love sickness if somebody did not die from it. And I think Tritoma might be the one that died from it. Because she decided not to leave. But who was she in love with? That's a question right there. But I'm on George, we on the same page. I think that she died from that love sickness. Oh, is it confirmed somewhere? Oh, snap. They did say she died. Oh, okay, bet. Yeah. So yeah. I was like, she had to be the one that died. And then that would make Gloriosa come back and then bringing her back. She found Hancock and them and then she went back to being Empress for a little bit. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. So now I really want to know, when was her reign and when did Shakky step down? Because I'm kind of thinking that Shakky would step down after Roger died. It just makes sense. Yeah, I just called it without knowing, but it was just like, it only made sense that she died because we don't see her. We don't see her. We don't know of her like that. But it's good to actually put a face to a name. That's the best part. It's good to put a face to a name. Um, I think it's too easy of a cop out for her to be Luffy's mom. But in terms of importance, I don't think she's the most important empress. It was just good to know the line of empress, um, for the Kucha pirates and the Kucha empire. So very interesting. It was good to see her. Shakky is the goat, clearly. Shakky up one upped everybody on the ship, even Gloriosa. Shakky is that. She is, yes, she is her. She is her. Shakky is her. There's no getting around it at this point. Um, and Shakky could scrap. Shakky could scrap. Shakky was putting Roger on his ass. This wasn't a good chapter for Roger. It just wasn't. He ain't looked that good. He ain't looked that good in this chapter. He looked sorry. He had some traces of Sanji in him where he couldn't really fight a woman, and I mean she was standing over this guy like it wasn't nothing. But he was, I get it. She must have been that beautiful. She's that drop dead gorgeous that he no man can really do anything to her except for really who doesn't seem that interested in her other than casually speaking among pirates. We got Silver Axe in this chapter. Now I've heard of Silver Axe's name before, but yeah, really got the baddest chick and he be out cheating on her. Like, let's talk about that. Rayleigh got the baddest chick and he be out cheating on her. And she cool with it. Rayleigh be cheating and she cool with it. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Rayleigh really that guy too. Rayleigh and Gabon really did something with their lives after Roger died. They did something. They said, damn, all that pirate ish. Yeah, no, we good. We getting to the women's. And they got to the women's. They got to the women's. They got what they was looking for. They said, nah, bro, we gonna clap skits for the rest of our lives. Wow. Gabon got a giant and Rayleigh got the baddest girl in the world. It's crazy. Yeah, that is kind of crazy that Zoro ain't interested in chicks like that either, but they got parallels like that. Like, they don't really care, but they will. Mm, mm. We gonna see about Zoro and what's the name, Hiyori? We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see what happened. We gonna see what happened. We can create a whole new line on Wano. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Oh, the wings was like, "Lo, let's get down." It's like Freaknik One Piece out here. Like, it's the Freaknik of One Piece back in the day. They ain't care, especially with Big Mom. She was sleeping with that whatever. But I am interested in Silver Axe. Yeah, I thought it'd be more information about him, but okay, it looks like, yeah, Sengoku brought up Silver Axe, but really didn't speak too much on him. Yeah, so no wonder we don't know about much about Silver Axe. I had to know. I know that his name was brought up, but not like enough for us to care. It was just brought up with Shiki, which makes sense as his rival. It just makes sense, but his outfit and his outfit and his style is cool. It really is. It's cool. He kind of reminds me of like Virgo and Smoker a little bit, but I like his fit. His fit is fire. But yeah, I gotta get back to this whole devil fruit thing because I don't know how Rox knows this. Why does Rox know so much, man? Like even to like threaten Emu. Like I'll be back one day. I'm looking at Silver Axe right now. It's that's his axe? Get the hell out of here. Maybe I need to go chapter. But while I'm sitting here, man, ain't it crazy how Oda can take us away from Dorian Brogy? I changed it to demons to take us all the way back to see the revisit the Rocks Pirates. Like, yo, you know we some suckers. We was all for it. We didn't care. Are we talking about a picture with uh Loki bandaged up or not bandaged up? Yeah, you forget immediately when Rocks came up, we was absolutely fine with the fact that Dorian Brody demons. All right, bet bye. Gyro, that's up for you. But we go to see Rocks and see what Rocks is up to in these in this. Like Oda is amazing at this. People talk about One Piece all the time. They try to downplay One Piece all the time and just oppose it to new anime and new manga, but um it's just ridiculous at this point. Y'all don't realize how good this man is writing. Um to be able to write consistently like this for years on end, I bet all these other mangas want to do this. Oh no, you good. I don't care right now. I'm sure this was a pretty straightforward chapter, other than like what Rock said at the end. But we're gonna get more into Rock's next chapter anyway. There's no break, so excited about that. Yeah, but I'm just trying to find this thread of Loki with his arms open. Maybe it's after he gets released. But now I'm just going back. I'm just looking at things like, yo, how simple Elbaf started off and how crazy it's in turned into. So I do got an idea that whatever Rox tells us in the past is going to come to fruition immediately when once we get back to the fight with Dorian Broggie. Whether that is seeing Loki use his devil fruit, which is needed for somebody of his stature, and how powerful is it once an ancient warrior giant has this devil fruit? 30, 30, yeah. I'm seeing it, George. I just don't know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at both of them. I just don't know exactly what I'm looking at. Um, are you saying like the tattoo that's on Silver Axe's body, the same as what's on Loki's arms? Now that I'm taking a closer look, it do kind of look. It does look similar. It does look similar. I'm over here trying to look at Loki's chest, like, oh, it's nothing but chains there, but it does look pretty. It does look pretty familiar because you got that little space in between, and you got the little cup on the end. It is. It is very. It's very similar. You wouldn't get two similar tattoos that close. Yeah. Mm, I wonder if it means some type of homage or something to Silver Axe, maybe, or saying that like I know that he looked up to these rocks pirates and maybe that was just the coolest tattoo he saw. He was like, "Oh, I want that." But I think I need to see more without him in them bandages because I think it kind of takes away from everything. No, you good. I ain't worried. We was gonna wrap up soon anyway. I'm gonna try to do some more like short reviews and short TikToks later on about this chapter because this chapter's got a stew on me for a little bit. What Blackbeard and Rocks have going on, they're in cahoots for sure. You would think that Rocks left a captain's log. Yeah, it's a setup chapter. It's a setup chapter. They just trying to prep us for what's next. And now that we know what's next, we should be headed to God Valley. We should be headed to God Valley or something of the sort. Like there's no doubt about it now. We have the whole Rocks crew. He does not have Herald, but whatever the crown jewel of Pirate Island was, we're gonna find that out, and then we're gonna find out what he meant by take y'all to the World Summit. And I'm guessing that's where the world's strongest people are gonna be, and that's God Valley. That's pretty much what it comes down to me. We're gonna find out what his real plan is and find out how he fails. If he is betrayed or if they are onto his plan, there's so many different things that could happen. Now, just knowing that Rocks wanted Herald shows that Herald was a part of the plan. That devil fruit needed to be used for Rocks to actually succeed. Yeah, we might see everybody on God Valley. I think we're heading to that if we don't go back to Elbaf anytime soon. We have no choice. We have no choice. We have been given so much by Oda, and we have been showered with delicious treats of the past of lore and One Piece. But we have only two ways we can go right now. We can go further into the past to see what actually happened, or we can go back to Mu, Dory Brogy versus Luffy, Loki, and the Straw Hats. We can go back. We can go back to that. We have options right now, but Oda is doing this on purpose. He can mix it up on us however he wants to right now. But this rock story and the Rocks Pirates is just way too prevalent. If I'm Oda, I don't come off the Rocks thing for a little bit. I gotta show y'all something. I gotta show y'all a little bit more something of little something something, and then we can really get to where we can get this story to a point where we can bring it back to Loki and Loki finding out about what happened to Rocks and the pirates. Yeah, I got an idea that Hovald is mentioned by Rocks because we got to understand why did Harald get killed. This is my biggest. We have. I'm thinking they trying to use Rocks as a reason why they got rid of Harald. And I can agree to that. After we find out, yeah. It got to do something with Emu. It got to do something with somebody saying something or leaking part of this plan too soon. And they decided to go ahead and nix this plan out of existence for as long as they could. But I think this whole flashback ends when, because this whole flashback is actually about the devil fruit and Harald not eating the devil fruit. To me, he does not have it. Rocks wants him to eat the devil fruit, but he has not eaten it. He has no intentions of eating it. Unless, Elbaf is in serious trouble. I want to know how Loki gets this devil fruit. We need to figure that out. Whatever happens with Rocks has to, affect Harald. Rocks is calling him his friend. So, you're just putting it up. By the way, imagine the Straw Hats being destroyed by Emu while Loki is here talking about the cool Jamamis and Rocks. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, honestly. I don't know. Is he telling his story? I don't know. I think we just being let into the past, but no, it's kind of crazy. I think he can just tell his parts of the story, but the fact that Rocks made Loki cry, it was like, all right, yo, you doing the most. I get it. He ain't even lose an arm for you like Shanks, but you crying over him like he your savior. He hit you the moment he met you. It hit you the moment he bandaged you. He had you in the hospital the moment he met you. But yeah, I think whatever. Yeah, beat his ass off rip. But it's something about Rocks, and Rocks is able to tell us a story that Oda is not going to be able to tell us in sequential order if he did not do this. He had to go back in Herald's past and to bring up Rocks and then show us Rocks and then show us him and Roger, Rock Garp and Roger and Rocks, and then we can have this complete circle what was going on around the time Harald gets murdered. I think some of this plan does come out. I think what Rocks really wants is known, and that is like a death sentence for anybody that is potentially close. Even by just name alone. So I did find it funny that Harald's uh involvement with the world government hasn't been that strong this entire time. So I'm guessing maybe after Rocks, they start going after people that could be. So that's what I got for so far. You know, this was a great chapter, but it was really just a setup chapter. God Valley is going to blow us away. Lose your socks, lose your drawers, lose everything. We're not going to be able to sit still after we get God Valley. I still believe it should be its own movie, but if we want to get to the end, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to have like a little God Valley sequence. But George, you my man. Yo, thank you for tuning in. But this was a great chapter, man. Oda is a goat. Oda was able to flip Elbath on his head. I thought Elbath was moving too slow, and now it's probably the most compact, fastest moving arc we have ever witnessed. Like even Egghead was really, really short, but we know this isn't going to be a short chapter, like a short arc at all. But the fact that we got this much, this fast in the year it came out, come on, bro. It's up. It's up. It's so much going on. Like Dr. Vegapunk blew our minds. But everything on Elbath is about to blow us away. We haven't even really touched the Harley text, if they even still around. It's so much. We ain't even, I can't even, that's the rabbit hole. I'm gonna have to come back and do another video, do the rabbit hole, because I think everybody realizes that Oda is really taking us on a trip. On a trip. On a trip. And we just gotta follow the trip. And then hopefully we can just put the pieces together as we continue to go. But man, yo, thank you for tuning in. Till next time, man, holla at your boy, yo.